So a California-based cannabis certification company is partnering with the Cal State East Bay to train and certify more students. They just started their next cohort of classes, and the goal to fill gaps in the cannabis workforce. So our Sooji Nam spoke with and met a Pacifica woman who decided to take the course as a late career shift.
Gina O'Hara has been a consultant and technical writer for traditional pharmaceutical companies for the past 30 years. But she was up for a change and soon found herself diving into the cannabis industry.
When it became legalized here and lots of friends and things were going to dispensaries and stuff, began trying things, but I was more interested in the medicinal aspects of it.
O'Hara discovered Green Flower's cannabis certification course at Cal State East Bay, a 6-month online program.
Cannabis plant itself and how it works in the body and stuff. After everyone takes that, you can kind of specialize into different fields.
Different fields like agriculture, medicine, and product development. O'Hara is one of more than 70 Cal State East Bay students who passed the course.
There's my certificate that I got once I was done.
She is a part of Green Flower's push to fill the job gap in the cannabis industry. According to a recent report, there were more than 78,000 cannabis market jobs in the state last year, a potentially alarming trend.
There is some compression happening in the cannabis industry here in California, but it doesn't mean that there's still a real dearth of opportunity.
Opportunities Green Flower CEO Max Simon is optimistic his students will take in an industry that is facing some pushback.
Still have a federal contradiction to the state laws, and that creates all sorts of challenges from a banking or a compliance or a fundraising standpoint. I actually think we're very, very close to some federal reform, which will fundamentally change the industry in pretty dramatic ways.
According to the 2024 California Cannabis Market Report, the number of active licenses decreased by 18% last year. Some of those reasons: increased costs, regulatory compliance, and competition with unlicensed cannabis markets. But Simon says his company's online program and network will be a catalyst to boost the workforce in California.
Whether you're a lawyer or a doctor or a finance specialist or an investment banker that take these programs and then add cannabis to their practice.
And O'Hara fits right in. In addition to working in biotech, she is now actively looking for contract jobs in the cannabis industry.
People like me who've already done some things, but this is just another interesting twist that I hopefully can use my previous skills with.
O'Hara hopes to inspire others that it's never too late to try something new, even in the midst of your career, because you never know where it will take you next.
Cal State says East Bay says the course starts up again every 6 to 8 weeks. The next date is in July.